Welcome to Toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and in today's video we are reviewing two new figures from the Next 17. We have Aunt Beru from the Lars Homestead, and we have the medical frigate version of Luke Skywalker, who also comes with a cardboard construction bed and console. Now these are all new figures made to look like vintage Star Wars figures, and as I say, these are made by the Next 17, and I've reviewed many of their figures over the last few years. So let's get on with the review. We'll take a proper look at the figures and we're going to build the cardboard bed and see how that works. So let's start with the medical frigate version of Luke Skywalker, which is a modified version of the back-to-tank version that the Next 17 have previously released. Now this one I do think actually has a slightly wrong name, and I did mention this to the Next 17 because this Luke Skywalker has a mask on his face, and this is actually how you see him in Echo Base on Hoth after he has been attacked by the Wampa. It's an extra bit of footage that was sort of edited out from the final movie, but there are plenty of shots of Luke wearing this mask on his face, and I did ask why that this one had been called the medical frigate version, and that is because they'd already released a version which is the back-to-tank, so it's to sort of distinguish between the two, but it is really an Echo Base version of Luke Skywalker rather than a medical frigate version of Luke Skywalker, but it does look really rather nice. So this just has a slightly different head to the back-to-tank version. It has him with his sort of traditional hairstyle and this sort of Phantom of the Opera style mask over one side of his face. The figure is exactly the same underneath, so it still has those sort of white pants with the belt on. I'll show you that in a minute, but it does come with these robes which has a nice sort of tie handle on the front, and these robes are made in the same sort of material that sort of Jedi era figures came with back in the day. It's really been very well constructed. If we take the robes off, it's just tied on with a little belt here, so if I just untie that, I will show you the figure underneath and you'll see exactly what I mean, that this is just the back-to-tank version of Luke Skywalker, because you can see there he is in all his glory in just those white little pants. On the back of the leg you can see it says the Next 17 24, so that's the sort of copyright information to show who it was made by. The plastic that's been used is very reminiscent of vintage Star Wars figures, maybe a little bit harder than that, but it still looks and feels like a vintage Star Wars figure, and I think the sculpt on this face is really pretty good. It has a sort of naive, simplified look to it, which really does match the Kenner style heads, and as you can see we've got some paint there on the hair, we've got a little bit of white detailing on the mask, and then we have his eyes and just one eyebrow painted on, and then the body, as I showed, just has the white paint of the pants and a black belt with some silver detailing on it. This figure also comes with a little display card which you can see here, which shows a view outside the medical frigate window of the galaxy spinning. This is the shot that you see at the end of The Empire Strikes Back, but if we flip this over you can see there is some cardboard construction that we can do on the back. It also comes with a set of instructions which shows you how to build this, and this builds the medical frigate sort of medical bed and a little sort of medical console. So let's go ahead and build this and we'll see what that looks like all put together. I remembered from last time building the cardboard constructions that the Next 17 make that I thought actually adding some tabs on them would make it much easier to glue together. So while I've been cutting these out, I've left some of the excess sort of cardboard there and made these little tabs. It just means that I can now glue these sort of fully onto the rest of the part. So this piece here is the base of the bed, or one side of the base of the bed. So I've now got these tabs here that I can put a little bit of Pritt stick onto, and that will attach it firmly onto the top section of the bed. And likewise with the console, I've left tabs top and bottom onto this so that I can glue it onto the base part as well, so that can be glued onto that, and then on the top there are also some tabs so I can glue that control panel onto there. They're easy to add, so just remember when you're cutting them out, just leave some excess pieces that you can fold down. It really does help with putting these things together. And here they are put together. So you can see we've got a sort of medical bed there for Luke to sit on, and a little sort of medical control console for 21B2 work at. Adding those tabs really did make it much easier to stick these together. So just a little modification there to the design, but I think those work really nicely. These cardboard pieces are a really great way of displaying the figures, and just by adding a few other Kenner original figures, you can see I've made a really nice little mini display using the backdrop and a couple of other previous backdrops from the Next 17. So they're great fun to make, and they're really useful for displaying your figures. Next up we have an all-new figure, which is Aunt Beru, as you see her on the Lars homestead. In fact, that's the only time you see her in Star Wars, because soon after that she is killed by the stormtroopers. This is a really nice figure. I think the sculpting on this one is particularly good. All of the sort of the fabric lines and folds look really nice. The face is also really nicely sculpted and does look a lot like the actress who played her, but does have that Kenner style as well. She comes with 3 different accessories. The first one being this little waistcoat, which is made out of the same fabric that Jedi era capes were made out of, so that's a looped fleece. That fits really very nicely. And then we have a jug and a cup that hold the blue milk, and these are really pretty cool. I've only got one bad thing to say about these, and that is the fact that if they're not in the hands of the character, you can't sit them both down. The jug you can actually put down on a flat surface, but the cup, because the handle is on the bottom, you can't do much with it. It ends up lying on its side. I would have preferred if the handle was on the side of this, because then you could use them in dioramas, but at the moment all you can do is slot them in the hands. The jug fits really pretty snugly like that, so she's got a jug of blue milk. And then the cup, as I say, that also slots in the hand there. But yeah, because of that sort of positioning, it means that you can only have a character holding them. You can't use them in dioramas, which is a little bit of a shame. But otherwise, I think this figure is really very nice. The sculpting is absolutely fantastic. Again, on the back of the leg, you can see there it says TN1725. So that's the year it was produced. This figure really sits very nicely with the previous figures in the Next 17 line, because we've already had Uncle Owen and we have a different version of Farm Boy Luke. And as you can see, those fit together really very well. And when I stand them all side by side like this, you can see that Aunt Beru is also that little bit smaller than these male characters, just how she was in the movie. So yeah, this is a really very nice figure, and certainly one that's well worth getting into your sort of vintage Star Wars figure collection. It sits very nicely with vintage figures, and it's one of those figures that Kenner never made. Well worth picking up, I'd say. When you purchase figures from the Next 17, they come with this collector's card that shows you all the previous figures that have been produced, and as you can see, there are quite a few of them. Now on this side you can see all of the main figures that they have produced, so we start at 94 and I think we're up to 128, although I have a feeling that Luke and Aunt Beru are actually 129 and 130, and then if we turn it over, there's all of these special edition ones as well, which I have reviewed quite a few of these on the channel, so if you want to get all of the figures, there's an awful lot to collect already. So there we go, that is it for my review of these 2 new figures from the Next 17. We've got Aunt Beru and the Medical Frigate version of Luke Skywalker, although as I mentioned, that's more like an Echo base version of Luke Skywalker. Each figure the Next 17 produces is better than the previous ones. I think the sculpts are getting better and they just feel more and more like vintage Star Wars figures, and they now have quite a selection of figures for you to collect, so please do go and check out their website. They have a full listing of all that's available. And I do need to say a big thank you to Graham for very kindly sending these over for me to review. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it and want to help me out here at toy-polloi, then why not think about becoming a patron of the channel. You get early access to all of my restoration videos, plus access to an exclusive video series called On the Cutting Mat, where you'll see projects and restorations that you won't see anywhere else. So have a think about that, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.